I'm going to make a claim.
Mm.
If none of our significant others decided to put something rock related in these boxes,
Damn it!
then they failed. Hello, everyone. Welcome to BoxBox, the exciting show where we open a box and decide if the box rocks or if it's a box of rocks. Today is our very special and very formal New Year's edition of BoxBox. Today we're going to discuss what we hope to get out of 2021, what we hope to forget about that last year, whatever the fuck that was. And we're going to enjoy each other's company and in a very professional and somber way. How do I go back and see my recording? Joining me today is Maxwell Haddad. Maxwell, how are you today?
Right? It's supposed to be okay. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, all right. I'll talk to you. All right, thank you. So I just got off the phone with my agent, and because I just wanted to confirm, I wanted to make sure I had everything right. This is supposed to be the holiday episode of BoxBox. I don't know what you're talking about with New Year's Eve. I am here to celebrate the holidays, all of the holidays in the December month, the Jesus one, the Candlely one, Kwanzaa, and for the rest of us, Festivus.
Then why don't we bring the rest of us in? Kristen Smith. What are you wearing?
Happy holidays to you. I'm ready for Christmas. Are we? Wait, this isn't going up on Christmas?
I guess. I guess this is a Christmas episode.
Wait. Isn't this Boxing Day?
Holy shit!
This holiday season, and every holiday season, is so good. They have to have a day afterwards dedicated solely to boxes. And what better show to talk about boxes than this one?
Well, building things out of boxes does sound like fun. Oh boy, so many boxes.
Maxwell, you got a box fact for us?
I sure do, Sean. And whether or not you like it or not, today's box fact is about The Christmas Box. The Christmas Box is an American novel written by Richard Paul Evans and self-published in 1993. A Christmas story purportedly written for his children, the book was advertised locally by Evans, who was working at the time as an advertising executive. He placed the book in Utah stores and it became a local bestseller. This got the attention of major publishers who bid against each other, resulting in Evans receiving several $1 million for the publishing rights. The Christmas Box is a sentimental Christmas story written by Richard Paul Evans for his daughters. The story centers around a, wait for it, Christmas box Richard finds in the attic of the home of an elderly lady with whom he and his family have come to live. The box was originally intended to hold a Bible, but instead it has several letters that the owner had written to a dead loved one. Through the discovery of this box and the letters within, Richard discovers the true meaning of Christmas. Something I think you need to discover as well, my bearded compatriot.
Hey, Chris Clark, you back there? You backstage? That was the longest box fact we've ever done, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I think I'm actually going to cut to Peter Cottontail.
Great. Wonderful.
Yeah.
I wish I could just I just want to grab it and touch your nose. But both the one on your forehead on the one
Yeah.
on your face.
Anyways, so this episode of Box, we decided to go to our significant others. I went to Jillian, Max went to Ellie, and Kristen went to John, and we decided to have them compile a box of memories from 2020. The good things, only the good things, the things that we
No,
want to.
no, that's not right, Sean. No, remember, this is a holiday episode. Jingle All the Way, White Christmas, Jingle Bells, Ho Ho Ho, Dancer, Prancer, Bill Hader. You know, Christmas.
Yeah, Bill
holidays,
Hader
Hanukkah.
Christmas.
Very Christmassy.
Holidays. We're here for cheer and
Yeah.
merriment.
Yeah.
And the bright spirit of December
And-
warmth.
The wonder of everything that comes with this season.
People are despicable creatures, loathsome, inexplicable creatures, good for nothing, kickable creatures. I hate people.
To quote
Great.
one of my favorite fictional characters, Sean,
Max, you usually do the quote at the end of the episode.
a Maccababy's gotta do what a Maccababy's gotta do.
Look, here's my box. Of course, it's
And what is
snowman.
that on the box? It looks like a fucking holiday box. Get with it,
Are those
Sean.
little
Yeah.
Santas? That's adorable.
They're little snowmen, Chris.
Oh, well, I mean,
Happy birthday!
so John
Uh-oh.
found this on the side of the road, I think.
Oh, okay.
It does look like shit.
This is mine.
Now that is beautiful, non-denominational, non-holiday specific wrapping paper. I wish someone had gotten the memo.
I think snowmen are non-denominational. Like our snowmen, like we only celebrate Kwanzaa.
No, but they're not tied to Christmas or Hanukkah.
I'll be back on Christmas Day.
Or they are tied to the fucking...
Oh, you have a
Uh,
card?
Yeah, my box came with a card.
Oh, that's
a
nice.
note
Oh,
from
that's
the box
fancy.
maker. I'm okay with this. This is a non-Christmas specific box, Peace on Earth. Except I think next year is going to be war themed.
What is it good for?
What is it?
Absolutely nothing.
Say it again.
The card, the note from the box maker says, this box contains an assortment of both silly and useful goodies to get you into the holiday spirit. Oh, fucking holiday spirit, my ass.
That's bait.
I love the holiday spirit. I
Let's-
love it when I feel the holiday spirit going up in my ass.
Is holiday spirit slightly salty and better if they've had pineapple?
This nice thin layer of salt all the way around. Treat it nice and gently and pat it onto the pineapple.
Now, so I didn't get a card, but I did get a text.
Okay. well-
Happy Hanukkah. May we remember the battle of the Maccabees and the miracle of the oil.
Hold on. Hanukkah's a war-based holiday?
Yes, Sean, you are right. Hanukkah is a war holiday. It's kind of a bloody history that we don't like to remember, but it's the holiday, so let's tell you the actual meaning and history. In 165 BCE, King Antiochus was a Greek king, told all the Jews in Judea, you can't be Jewish anymore. Or you'll die. What happened was this group of radicals called the Maccabees rose up and were like, no, we are proud Jews and we will continue to be Jewish openly and proud. When the Maccabees took back over the temple, they found a little jar of oil that should have only lasted for 1 day. And in the old tradition, in the true temple, the menorah was supposed to be lit at all times. So they send a messenger out and they're sitting there and like, is this oil gonna last? It's gonna burn out. So we mark the winning of the Maccabees and the rededication of the temple by putting our menorahs in our window and lighting them for 8 nights to say proudly that we are Jewish and we will not go away, no matter how hard you try.
I wish you could just shut your big yapper!
Since this is a holiday-themed episode, do I get an extra $1 every time I say Jesus?
Let's go ahead and Max, why don't you and I unwrap these boxes?
Now,
Kristen,
should I take a gentle approach as if I'm caressing a supple lover, or just tear into it like it's Saturday night with my wife?
personally, I like it rough, so however you choose.
Oh.
He's round and he's fuzzy, I love him because he's just Pooh Bear, Winnie the Pooh Bear.
I'm kind of nervous about what I'm going to find in this.
Kristen, I'm pretty sure yours contains roadkill. Great. So there's more things inside of things.
Am I opening this?
Yeah, I mean, we might as well, right?
So there's bags inside of my box.
I can't see anything, so I can't open my box.
I was going to say, if you want a large package, I seem to have
Cuke Boys.
Is that a cucumber?
I'm allergic to cucumbers, so this is very distressing that I just got poked in the face with a cucumber.
Dancing cucumber. Dancing cucumber.
Now, Jillian has decided to individually wrap each item inside of the box. You know what? I figured out what this one was. It's kind of small and it's got a decent amount of weight to it. I'm going to open this first because I think I need it.
Who's that Pokemon?
Ooh,
Got a little bit of scotch here. I think I'm gonna just indulge in some of that. Ooh, this is a Dewar's Blended Scotch 12-year whiskey. It's actually quite good. That was a good choice there.
I got some paper.
You got some paper there. Okay. All right.
This is moon cheese.
I don't know, lad. It's like no cheese I've ever tasted.
And in case one moon cheese wasn't enough, this is oh my Gouda.
Do you like cheese?
Well, why, yes, I do. My favorite's Gouda.
So, Max, I have something in my box. I think that's for you.
Is that an air pillow?
Whole sleeve of air pillows.
Can you do me a big favor there, honey? Can you pop one of those for me?
Oh, I can. Let me. It comes with a perforated edge.
Ooh, listen to that. Ooh,
I love
sexy.
perforated air pillows.
Those are some sexy perforations.
Look, I might not quite be in the holiday spirit, but I am in the box spirit.
They taste like cardboard.
This is quite interesting here. I got a 240 bead kit of melty beads, which are not showing up on camera because of the lighting. But as you can see, there's a little
hold them like way back here. Maybe that'll work.
As you can see, there's a little corgi on it. One set of melty beads with a little corgi.
Tonight is right for love. You know I wanna touch you where the lights don't go.
Inside of this bag is some coupons. This one is for 30% off your home purchase of bath, bed, kitchen, indoor decor, and home organizing. In that same bag with my coupons was a creeper. I assume you take it out and just throw it at people.
Now, I've received one pair of men's socks with a dragon on them.
Ooh, look at that dragon. He could breathe fire down my neck
I will
any
say,
day.
I actually quite like these.
Can we see the toe portion?
We have
oh, look at that.
Got me socks.
Handmade in Washington.
I don't know. have I already drank this? The next item in my box is some absinthe, and absinthe often makes you see things. And I feel like I'm witnessing Kristen's hat change on a regular basis here.
Now, it's not Hanukkah without this next item, and this is a really nice one. I got a menorah.
Ooh, look at that. I like the sleek black look for that menorah.
Yeah.
And you can't have a menorah without candles to match, so I got some candles.
Is that what goes on top of those little pegs?
Yeah, that's the candle holiday.
That's the candle holiday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also Kwanzaa.
The tall one, the one that you start with is called the shamash. Then you work from the left to the right, and you start going each night, 8 nights.
Hanukkah. The next thing I have here is I mean, let's be honest here. It looks like a.
Did you also get a cucumber?
It looks like a small hockey club. The small hockey club turned out to be a candy cane full of Reese's. Now I'm allergic to peanut butter.
You can send those to me because I'm allergic to cucumbers. I got a cucumber to send to you.
I do like a good hunk. Chocolate covered hunks. Sean Sullivan. Ewan McGregor are all hunks that I enjoy. Now
Those
this
ones
is
look like
interesting.
they're salty.
Well, these have sea salt in them because
So they're salty in your mouth.
salty
That's
nuts?
great. Yeah.
Now these have no shiny glaze, no dairy or gluten, no refined or cane sugar, no sunflower lectin. God bless you.
I hate when they put sunflower.
No palm oil, no sugar alcohols, and no soy lectin.
I
It is
hate
vegan,
lectin.
It is organic. It is paleo. It doesn't have a shiny glaze. It's as if someone made matte chocolate. And I'm not saying that they killed my friend Matt and turned him into chocolate. I'm talking about how you could paint something matte black or matte white. This is matte chocolate.
Get Out. That's amazing. I got Get Out.
My next item here is actually something I quite enjoy. It's a glass orb or a plastic orb filled with crayons and markers and stickers. And I spot one of these stickers inside here matches the skull on my wall. This is a
Star Wars,
a Mandalorian activity set, and it looks like some sort of hanging orb. I'm not sure the purpose of that.
I believe that's called an ornament, and you adorn it on your tree.
On your tree.
I have 2 things left, and they're both fun.
I love fun.
The first one is holiday related. It's Hanukkah related. It's a dreidel
I feel like you
game.
keep adding more phlegm there.
I don't think actually.
I had to get that matte chocolate.
Yeah, I'm
out.
not sure he's gotten enough phlegm on it yet, if I'm being honest.
This is a Hanukkah dreidel game.
I think that was good.
Now, Max, have you, you and I both, we share a fun hobby. Have you thought about streaming dreidel on twitch.tv/Maxwell Box Rocks?
I thought about it, but the market is really, really saturated by Mel Brooks.
C. Jews in space.
Jews out in space, we're zooming along, protecting the Hebrew race.
This is an ice cube tray for me to drink whiskey with. Now, you may notice I don't have any ice in my whiskey.
Because you didn't have that tray before now.
Because I didn't have this tray before.
I have a box of cards against humanity.
I'm actually really, really excited about this. It is my favorite thing in the box. I'm out of focus. It's not a holiday game. It is.
Here, I'll do this. It'll help you get back in focus.
No.
It helped my
It
camera.
is the Catan dice game.
Ooh. Now, does that have sheep and wood?
Do I have wood right now? Yes.
Who's that Pokemon?
All right. Well, I suppose that ends the box opening portion of Box. Now we get to the part where we rate the box, decide if the box rocks or if it's a box full of rocks,
Okay, so I'm a little torn. My box didn't contain any rocks.
Okay.
It did contain a box. I think by definition, I can't say that it's a box of rocks. So even though it included something I can't ingest, I think it's a box that rocks.
That's wonderful. And Maxwell, what would you say?
Look, this box had everything. It had menorahs. It had 2 different games. It had moon cheese. It had snacks. So yeah, I mean, this box.
Maxwell, that appears to be a candle.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to eat candles.
Are you not?
So ultimately, your rating then, Max, it
rocks.
It rocks. All right. Well, look, my box was great. I've kind of tossed items everywhere here, but my box had everything I need to make a cocktail on the rocks. So, I've got some absinthe and some scotch. Now, typically, absinthe and whiskey would mix for a Sazerac, which you would use rye whiskey, but hey, you work with what you got. And we've got something to make the rocks. So I would say that this is a box on the rocks. Moving along, I believe we've got a guest tonight. I think for our guest, we have Christian Harloff here to talk about next year's movie trivia. I see Kristen shaking her head.
No, we have the most special guest of all. Did you not get the memo?
So today we have our guest Alonso Duralde. How you doing? Welcome to Box, the exciting show where we open a box and decide if a box rocks or if it's a box full of rocks.
Thrilled to be here. Thank you for having me.
Alonso, they're convinced that you're Santa Claus. I try to tell them that you're not.
It's my 2020 beard. I get that a lot, and
here's the thing. As a Jew, I have a tenuous relationship with Santa Claus. So this is the closest I've ever gotten to meeting the guy. How are you, Santa?
I'm great. I'm not Santa, but I'd rather be mistaken for Santa than for George Lucas, which I used to get a lot.
Okay.
I personally am a huge George Lucas fan, but I see why you wouldn't want to be mistaken for him.
See, I personally think that if I was Santa, I would tell people that I wasn't Santa.
Alonso, here we like to ask our guests about their experience with packaging and boxes.
Sure.
Do you remember your first holiday package you ever received?
Gosh, are we talking like in the mail or just, that was sort of under the tree?
I suppose under the tree.
Yeah.
What's your earliest holiday package memory?
I don't know that I remember a specific package, but I grew up in the kind of household where I was the youngest of a large family, the youngest of 7. And a lot of them are older. They're all older than me, obviously, but there's a gap. Like I was the sort of, what they now call a change of life baby. So they thought it would be really fun if when they were ready to open presents very late on Christmas Eve, like after midnight, they would wake me up in the middle of the night and say, Santa came. And so I would very kind of groggily get out of bed and just sort of be half awake and like opening, whatever presents were there. And so that's my earliest memory of Christmas, is being like half lucid and tearing into gifts.
Well, you know what? That is, of all the Christmas memories I've heard today, it's much better than any of Max's or Kristen's.
At the North Pole, with all of your staff and the amount of gifts you have to give, what box purveyor do you utilize? Because I have to imagine up there you have just a plethora of boxes that you need every year on the December.
Yeah, I give that. I'm not Santa. I can't really answer that question, but my guess would be that it's all happening in-house, just because of the, when you're operating with those kind of numbers, it really just doesn't make sense to outsource. You want to like deal with those kind of bulk situations yourself. But again, not Santa, so I couldn't say for sure.
You hear that, Kristen? They make their own boxes at the North Pole.
I wonder how they make do they have someone who just sits at the end and folds them all day? Oh my!
It's probably automated. They probably have magic machinery.
You
Do
don't
have
think that the
magic machinery up
elves
there?
just?
Well, you always hear that little music, so I'm assuming that it's magic, but I don't really know. And again, I wouldn't know because I'm
He does
not
that.
Santa.
He does that little like nose twinkle thing, and then that's how he does the magic. That's how it happens in the poem.
Kristen, so that we can avoid badgering Alonzo any longer, do you have a box question for Alonzo?
Yeah. So Santa, how many boxes do you think can fit into the sleigh? Because I have a theory that it's based on stacking and proportions and weight distribution. And my number is a lot different than some other people's numbers. So I'm just wondering, we'll say maybe like per square foot, how many boxes do you think are fitting in your sleigh?
That's a great question. That again, I cannot answer. I'm thinking that really the sleigh is it's kind of like a TARDIS where it's sort of infinitely large on the inside, so time and space folds so that it can accommodate as many or as few boxes as necessary. But again, you'd really need to take it up with Santa, who I can't stress this enough. I am not.
Now, Kristen, one of my age-old theories was just proven. You've heard it here first. Santa Claus is a Time Lord. I knew it. It's the Time Lords. It's Santa and Mary Poppins. They're all Time Lords.
I didn't know that today was going to be one of the best days of my life.
May I please climb your beard?
I haven't gotten to as long as it's going to get yet. But my last haircut was on Valentine's Day. So my goal at this point is to sort of go the full year. But, touch base with me in the new year. And, let me see what kind of carabiners we're talking about. And,
you better believe I'm going to touch base.
That does seem to be immediately after the holiday season ends.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Look, I'm not saying that I'm just saying things are adding up a little bit. Now, Alonzo, normally we send you a package.
Yes.
I was under the impression that we were having a New Year's resolution episode, and I had sent one to Christian Harloff to talk about the new throwdown season, whatever that event is called he does. I always forget.
That's going to be real awkward when he never gets the call to be on BoxFacts.
Did anyone send Alonzo a package?
I did.
Okay, well, Maxwell, I'll let you handle this then, and I'll be here in the corner.
Max, I have a question. How expensive was shipping to the North Pole?
Let's just say it cost more than it did when I sent a package to Australia. Now, you should have a box there, yes?
I do have a box. Yes.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at the... And you seem to have some sort of sharp instrument.
I have a linoleum knife, as it turns out.
You know who else has a linoleum knife, according to the classic fairy tales?
I swear to God, if you say Santa Claus.
I was going to say Kris Kringle, so I'm in the clear.
Yeah, that's true. God, that's part of that poem. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, Santa had a linoleum knife.
Oh,
is there some sort of protective item in there? Because I think I see my favorite, air pillows. I love it.
Those are some sexy air pillows.
Those are some great air pillows. So what you got in there?
What do we have here? I have a T-shirt that says "Do it for the hose."
Amazing.
So because it's a double entendre. See, because
it is
because it's Santa.
Beautiful.
Who again? I am not. Oh wow! This is a rock painting kit.
It is. Oh, look at that!
On brand.
There's a perfect image of Alonzo on the front of that box. It's an uncanny resemblance.
Granted, I mean, I see there's a similarity, but again, I'm not.
Alonzo, I am so sorry.
Also, if the shipping was expensive on this, it's because this rock painting kit includes actual rocks. Like they're not trusting kids to go find their own.
It tends to be a theme that we send all of our guests rocks. I don't understand.
There should be one final item in the box we sent you.
There is, and this kind of falls in the Coles to Newcastle category. But I appreciate the sale nonetheless. It's a copy of my book, Have Yourself a Movie Little Christmas. Available now for the holiday season.
Now, Alonzo, I don't know why Max sent you a copy of your own book, but now's the point where we ask you, would you, so the whole point of this show, we receive boxes and we rate them on a scale. It's a very simple scale. It's not a 5-point scale that has downloaded on it or like shuffle it. It's real simple. It's just got this box rocks or this box is a literal box of rocks.
You know what?
This box.
All of the above, because this box does rock, but it also came with a box of rocks. So, yes. Yes.
Well, we did it, but I did both at the same time.
We've done it.
Wow.
This is a first. This is the first time we've achieved both box of rocks and rocks at the same time. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling at least a little bit.
It's a Christmas miracle, and you're making me feel like I was actually Santa. So that was lovely to get to be a part.
Are you
he
telling
admits
me
it?
Are you telling me you are Santa Claus, Alonzo?
I can neither confirm nor deny. I will just say that I'm filled with the spirit of the season through the generosity and bounty of this particular box transaction.
And I'm willing to bet that much like earlier when I discussed of the spirit of Christmas, he feels it right up in that ass.
Probably.
Again, can neither confirm nor deny.
Do you believe in magic?
Guys, I'm sorry I've been this way. But I'm starting to think Alonzo might actually be Santa Claus.
Yeah, he's totally Santa Claus.
He knew way too much for it not to be the case.
Yeah, and it was like, it's probably a
it finally
TARDIS.
all makes sense. They're like, how do all the presents fit in the sleigh? How do they get around so fast? It all makes sense.
Yeah.
Santa is a Time Lord, and Alonzo is Santa.
Yeah.
Alonzo.
And you know what I get to say now that I've always wanted to say, and I can legitimately mean it? Santa! I know him. Kristen, is your face okay? Is there something on your face?
No, I mean, I have a different hat on. Is that?
Sean, I think, remember when she got smacked in the face with a cucumber and then she said she was allergic?
Allergic to cucumbers?
I don't know what you guys are.
Kristen, you should go see a doctor after this. Anyways, we want to thank our amazing patrons who are getting this episode early, as they get all episodes of Box early when we can afford to, based on the editing schedule.
Hey, Sean, let me ask you something. What do all the female reindeer do when Santa takes the males out to guide his sleigh?
I don't know.
They go into town and blow more than a few bucks.
It's time to take the walk of shame.
Max, this is a children's show. You can find us all on our Twitters, Smith_K10, Cinemaxwell, Suit Up Sully. What are we showing off our Twitter?
That's his Twitter.
Oh, okay, wonderful.
It's called a visual aid, Sean.
We got some Twitch accounts. Follow us on our Twitch accounts. Kristen is streaming some Mass Effect this month, so it's going to be great. Anyways, thank you everyone for joining us, and Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Festivus. Was that one you made up
for the rest of us? Whoa!
If I missed one, I'm sorry. So happy holiday.
Happy Boxing Day!
Happy holidays, everyone!
I've been thinking about this Christmas and those gifts beneath the tree. Well, I'm sure each one is special, but no presents interest me. Still, there's just one thing on my list that you can't buy at any store. It's wrapped in red and white, and it's all I'm asking for. I just want to see Santa Claus tonight, to hear him call out when his sleigh takes flight. Merry Christmas to all, and to all good night. I just want to see a Santa Claus tonight.
What's Boxing Day? Boxing Day is a holiday that started in the United Kingdom. Thus, Boxing Day, and why it was an actual holiday.